What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to change your oil in your 2004 to 2008 Ford F-150 with the 5.4 liter V8 Triton. Stay tuned. And for those of you guys who have been hitting me up on Instagram and whatnot, being like, when are you going to make an updated video showing everything you've done to your F-150? Don't worry, that video is coming, you guys. I've just been really busy with work. I've done a lot of stuff to my truck since I made the last, everything I've done to my F-150 so far. So I've done a lot of things to it since I made that last video. So I owe you guys an updated version of that video. Don't worry, it's coming. Like I said, work has just been crazy busy. But thank you to all you guys who have been reaching out anyways, and just showing me support, showing me that you guys have bought some of the products that I've made videos on before. I think that's awesome. That's why I made this channel in the first place, to basically help you guys out, help you guys, make better decisions on how to spend your money and whatnot, how to customize your truck. So appreciate you guys for that. But let's go ahead and jump into the actual changing of the oil. Okay, so here's everything that you're gonna need. Obviously, you're gonna need some sort of filter wrench to get the old oil filter off. You'll need a replacement oil filter, some safety gloves and whatnot so you don't get that crap on your hands. Obviously, oil to put it back in. Some type of drainage pan. This guy will hold 7 quarts of oil, so you're gonna need a pan that can hold at least 7 quarts of oil. I believe this guy is 10 quarts. Yep, right there, yeah, 10 quarts of oil. So old oil will go in there. Take off the old filter, replace the filter, put the new oil back in. Obviously, this is only a 5-quart container, but I've got 2 more smaller 1-quart containers. I'm going to be putting the SuperTech full synthetic 5W20 oil into the truck. I don't really have that big of a preference when it comes to what engine oil I put in my truck. I've tried a couple different brands to see if it makes a difference or whatnot. This is actually going to be the first time I'm using SuperTech in this truck, so I'll let you guys know whether or not I like it. One more thing too, before you start, you want to make sure that the engine is not hot when you're doing this. So I've been letting my truck sit for a while now. Everything's cool, everything's calm. I haven't been driving my truck around all day or anything like that, because if you're driving around all day and you just park your truck and you go to change the oil, you're going to burn yourself. It's not going to be good. So let it sit, let it cool down, and then you're good to go. Let's start. So once you're underneath your truck, you're going to take this 17mm socket, and that is what you are going to use to undo this drainage plug right here. The oil is going to come down out of this right into your catch pan. Alright, as you can see, we're draining the oil into the drain pan. Okay, so right now all of the oil is draining out of the truck into the oil pan. So after it's completely drained out, you're going to want to take that bolt that you took off, obviously tighten it back in, because when you're putting the new oil in, you don't want it to all just spill right back out. Alright, here comes the more enjoyable stuff, where you actually get to ratchet around and whatnot. So, this is the front of the truck right here. When you're climbing under it, here is your oil pump. This little white guy. Right back in here. So you are going to take your oil pump wrench, you're going to fish it back there, you're going to clamp on, you're going to take them off. Now be careful, make sure you're not laying like how I am. I'm just going to get out of the way when I actually do it, but there is going to be some oil in here and it is going to fall out. You don't want it to get on yourself, you don't want to burn yourself or anything like that. Safety first. But this is where it actually is. It's very simple. You're just going to put the wrench around it and then it's, righty-tighty, but we're going to go lefty-loosey. Okay, so there's the old oil filter. Here's the new one I'm going to be putting on. Like I said earlier, I wasn't lying. I do love the K&M products. I just wasn't crazy about the cold air intake that I threw in here. I made a video on that. You guys can check that out if you want. I do like these guys. They do weld on a nut, so it is a little bit easier to wrench on and off these oil filters, because they're kind of difficult to get to if you're going from underneath the truck just like I am. But yeah, there's the old one. Here's the new one. Don't forget to put a little preppage oil around here. But yeah, this one will just screw right back in to where that old guy was. Okay, so once the new filter's been installed, come over here, take out the oil cap, filter, and it really is just as simple as pouring the oil in now. I think I mentioned this already, but this truck takes 7 quarts So this is a 5-quart container right here. Then I got to add 2 more 1-quart containers after I'm done with this guy. And now you're done. Whew. And that is the entire project, guys. It's very short, very straight to the point. There's not a whole lot of like technical ability needed to do this. Just an oil filter wrench, some new oil, and you know, not being afraid to get underneath the truck when the ground's soaking wet and get your back and your butt all soaking wet and whatnot. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this guy helps you, some of you. Hopefully this helps some of you guys out. Hopefully makes you save a little bit of money, gives you the ability to work on your truck. I know I always feel better about myself when my truck is running well, and it's because I did the work on it myself. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of awesome stuff coming on the truck so far. Maybe I'll give you guys a little walk around real quick of what the truck looks like. This is a 2006 F-150 XLT for those of you guys who do not know. I've Raptor lined the entire underbody, the fender flares and whatnot all the way around. I've got side steps, painted this grille myself, bull bar put it on myself. Got new headlights coming on the way, super stoked about that. These wheels are gonna be like a gold and bronze here pretty soon. Yeah, I love this truck. There's a lot of awesome stuff coming in the future concerning this truck, and we will catch you guys on the next video.
Yeah.